Happy birthday, Taurus. And happy Earth Day. I'm recording this on April 22nd. So it's fitting that we're doing a reading for my Taurian seekers, given how you are ruled by Earth. It's Venus and Earth. It's okay. It's okay. Don't be offended. If you're already offended and it hasn't even been a minute, I don't know how you'll make it through the existential shift. Anywho, working with the Rider-Waite Tarot. You know, it's very suitable that you're ruled by Earth, because Earth, doesn't really know how to handle this alien hybrid species called humanity. There's partly Earthling, partly, I don't know, other civilization. It's kind of like how you feel, Taurus, in humanity. You're like a part of everyone and everything. Or you have your nose, your ears, hopefully. But you also feel a little bit like an alien. Never fully apart, never fully inside, never fully outside. Right? One foot in, one foot out of reality. One foot in, one foot out of reality. Of humanity. One moment you feel like a beast. The next you feel like this broad frequency, formless light being. And you are, and you are. You are the Hierophant. The wisdom of spirit with the wisdom of the earth. A conduit. A bridge. The table is right here. I'm sitting at a table that I can like make it taller or shorter, which is fantastic with the press of a button. So I like the angle of the camera better, but then it means that the table is like right here. So I need to like shuffle the cards here on top. It's kind of funny. Here. I can do it right here. Now. Three of Cups. Happy birthday. Celebrate. There's a reason to celebrate. You're here. And that's wonderful for the world. And that's wonderful for your soul's journey. And there's certainly something to celebrate that is to do with commitment of some sort, of establishing something lasting, something that is rooted in your values and beliefs and how you view the world, where you get to be celebrated for it or celebrate it, maybe working with it, engaging with it. Could be a community of people, could be a job, um, could be a gathering of some sort. Either way, it's something that is joyous and feels really in alignment, right? It's in resonance with where you're at. And it puts a smile on your face, a very genuine, authentic, genuine and authentic smile on your face. And maybe you'll think to yourself, how long has it been since I just kind of sat and smiled? Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Maybe it's a special someone. Queen of Wands, King of Cups, King of Wands, Queen of Swords. What? Okay, we have four cards right here. A couple. It's an interesting dynamic. Two couples. It's just a group of people, honestly. One of them you might be getting involved with romantically. You could have met them at a party or a social gathering. Could have been part of a group thing. Very cool, interesting individuals. Each is inspiring in their own right, has something they bring to the table that is unique to them. There's fun, there's work, there's heart-based conversations, there's ideas floating. Five of Swords, and you think to yourself, can I trust this? How many times have you felt betrayed by a group, by friends, by family, by coworkers, where you approached the dynamic with open heart, with hope, um, with authenticity and sincerity, and it started out great, and then some weird power plays and backstabbings and competitions you didn't sign up for, and people projecting themselves and their issues onto you, and before you know it, you're entangled uh, in power dynamics that you have no idea how things flip that way. It's because you have this tendency, people tend to feel the need to prove something next to you or to you. They put themselves in a situation of competition with you that you did not sign up for. It's because your very essence kind of reminds them what they want to be, what they can't be, what they tried to be. Your very blunt sincerity and honesty can be very triggering, even though you can say things in very like lighthearted, childlike manner that aren't even objectively hurtful per se, as much as they are poignant. So then they can be subjectively digested as hurtful. Um, and you're so casually poignant that people are like, "What did Taurus just say?" And you're like beyond it already. Mostly because you weren't intending to upset anybody. You were just like saying something as it is, making an observation um, that most people in the crowd or in the room wouldn't make much out of, but it will touch someone in a very specific way, and then they will make it personal between the two of you, for better or for worse, right? They might form an attachment over something that you casually said that touched them. And then if you don't kind of flow with that made connection that is so possibly more intense in their head, then now you are hurting them or betraying them or whatever they make it out to be. And on the flip side, if you said something that strike them as spilling the tea on them, and you didn't even know it's relevant to them, you may have just said something regardless. Now there's a sense of animosity that you have no idea, and now they're starting to talk about you behind your back, and you're clueless, and all of that over something random that wasn't intended to them, wasn't about them, but they made it about them. It's people's narcissism that is also triggered by you because you're so effortlessly confident, right? Um, just from a place of knowing your worth as a human being, as a soul. Your confidence doesn't come from vanity, it comes from a sense of deep inherent belonging to existence. You don't think of it as any more or less than others. But others who don't feel the same way, who don't have that experience of connection, get somewhat anywhere between curious and inspired to upset and triggered and hurt, even. You have no idea how much people are obsessed with you for better or for worse, Taurus. Like you'll make an interaction, you'll have an interaction. Um, it will be positive or not so positive to you, but it won't be necessarily. And soon enough, you discover that something happened that you were a part of, but you weren't actually a part of. You were made a part of unwillingly, unknowingly. So here you are in this dynamic that starts great, and then here you are again in this thing that keeps happening. I'm going to tell you something you're not going to like to hear. It's going to keep happening. You're that type of catalyst. You remind people of their own self deceit and lies just by being honest and truthful and non deceitful. It drives some people who are still entangled in their delusion or entangled in believing that they need to lie in order to be accepted, loved, survive, whatever the case may be. Here comes you and you're fearless, right? You say the truth and you're not afraid of the consequences. And they spend so much time and energy on lying in different ways in order to feel accepted and belong. And here you come, and it's like not even, and it reminds them that they're selling their karma for approval. And some will utilize it as an opportunity to become aware and make changes, and some will just be mad at you. What can you do? I have a snoring doggy right here. It's so cute. She has like, I don't know if you can hear her. She snores very deeply. Okay, show me more, please, about this or anything else. I do see romance here because from Three of Cups we go to the Two of Cups. You met someone in this, or you're about to meet someone in this social environment, and it's a deep connection. And you're going to meet a lot of people through this connection. Maybe they have a group of friends that you'll connect with. Um, maybe it started the other way around. You connected with the group and you met them, and then this dynamic of group slash romance incorporated kind of continues. Show Taurus more about this, please. Sun, moon, rising. Okay. Eight of Wands. Something is going to work out really well in perfect timing, and it's going to have a fun flair to it. There's a lot of fun on the table, just to be clear, with all the, um, even with the rants that I just gave you about societal dynamics, right? This month, there's a lot of fun. It's going to be, I hope, so far as it seems, minor, the uncomfortable dynamic, maybe something you're already very used to. So you're like, yeah, Morgainne, I eat it up for breakfast. I know. But regardless, this is going to bring about an opportunity. So I see you actually also simultaneously forming really productive, abundant um, relationships, connections that could lead to all sorts of types of fun stuff, creativity, travel, creativity, dreams, self expression, um, inspiration, something very creative, very inspiring. And I'm also seeing this connection really moving up to the next level. Um, like I see you really falling in love, Taurus. This is really nice. The star can symbolize true love. And with the Eight of Wands, it seems to be happening fast. It's communicated. It's positively reciprocated. We do have the King and Queen of Wands here. There are a couple, but we do also have the King of Cups and Queen of Swords that kind of seem to intercept this. So there's like a little bit of maybe there are other people involved. Maybe it's a little bit of a soap opera situation. Maybe people are dating others, and it's like a little bit. I don't know. Honestly, it feels a little bit like high school or like Beverly Hills 90210, 90210 kind of thing. Temperance. Okay, this is way deeper than it started. Ten of Cups. Gosh, Taurus. Okay, some of you are literally meeting the one. If you're already with the one, it really kind of moves forward fairly quickly and very positively. Um, this like this like has true love written on it, and it's also a very spiritual connection. There's coming together, there's reunion. You might be coming together with family members you haven't seen in a while, a soul tribe that you're reconnecting with. Um, this community that you're part of, this suddenly feels like something that is a part of the dynamic, but not nearly as much or as intense as it used to be, or as you're used to sometimes from people. Things might A lot of the karma about it seems to be healed. So maybe you're no longer finding yourself in with communities or people or situations where you're utilized as a catalyst for them to heal, but they're in a certain consciousness level that tends to project onto you and kind of punish you. But instead, you're encountering people that immediately see themselves reflected at you and are aware of it and just internally do the work and not project it onto you or be angry with you, rather, even be grateful to you for showing them. You know what I mean? They're not treating you like an enemy, more so as a teacher. So it feels a lot more welcoming, a lot more spiritually aware, a lot more self aware. It makes you feel more comfortable and even safer to be, to just be and and realize that if you have triggered people in the past, it's not because you're harmful or hurtful, it's because their eyes have been closed for a while and they're now a little bit hurt from the light, of either truth or sincerity, authenticity, whatever the case may be, whatever it is that you bring to the table, right? Um, but this time, it seems like you're dealing with an individual slash individuals that have the capacity to for observation, self-observation, and growth and expansion, and it becomes really beautiful. That's incredible. So karma has been relieved. You no longer have to necessarily like find yourself in situations that backfire and are painful for just being, you know, honest and positive. Rather, now you can still be that, but it's more pleasurable, more harmonious. Um, Maybe you had some sort of assignment or a contract, a karmic contract to awaken people that needed that, but they weren't in a state of mind that was able to be kind to you or see through their own delusions, rather project onto you. And now that you've done that, you get to enjoy the positive aspects of your being as opposed to wonder if there's anything wrong with you. That's beautiful. Ace of Pentacles. Taurus, this birthday season for you, and I'm thinking this entire year, honestly, because the Ace of Pentacles can symbolize a year, is really powerful for you, really grounded for you. I think a lot of you are going to find yourself feeling really at ease. It's also the last month with Uranus in your sign. I think in June, Uranus is moving into Gemini. Hallelujah. Jupiter will also be moving into Cancer from Gemini. But I think there's going to be a lot more peace. And it starts this month in your birthday season and just grows with the year. And this is a wonderful reading. I'm so happy with this reading. My gosh. Um, I will also perform. I will also pull a Celtic cross spread for your sequel reading. Your sequel will be available here on YouTube as part of channel membership or on Patreon for separate purchase. By the way, speaking of channel membership, all the sequels are available there, including Karmic Shift and Liberation. That tier used to be $24.99. So for those of you who wanted to but didn't because you felt it was too much for you, the price has changed. It's the same content that is available to you, all the sequels that I upload for the Tarot Scopes plus the Karmic Shift, but for $9.99. Okay, so the price has been significantly reduced. So if you wanted to in the past but didn't because of the price, check it out. It got updated. Okay, you can also have the option of higher tier that includes Tarot Masterclass, of course, but that's, if you really want to take it up a notch with your occult studies and take Tarot Masterclass with me. That's another option that you have available there. But specifically this, the sequels, um, shifter tier, just $9.99. And of course, you can have it separately on Patreon if that's what you prefer. All good, whatever works for you, if you even want to at all. Um, Let me think what I want to do here. Do I want to pull more cards? Yeah. Is there anything you want to tell us about this Two of Cups and the Star, this relationship, this connection, this love, this romance for Taurus for the month of May, please? Nine of Cups. Oh my gosh, we have such amazing cards here. This is incredible. Lots of wish fulfillment. So this is going to happen. So this will feel like a wish fulfillment. And it will also be, I think it's going to happen through circumstances that are also to do with some sort of wish fulfillment or something that you're very passionate about, very excited about. Um, could could be to do with a childhood dream, um, or just something that you really, really, really enjoy doing. It's like some of you feel like you're living in your fantasy, like you're living in your dream. Like for example, if you were a kid and you actually watched Beverly Hills 90210, you feel like you're living that life now in a good way somehow. I don't know. It's like finding yourself in whatever childhood fantasies you had, but in a really, I want you to see the cards. They're just really beautiful. I mean, look at this. Look at the table. This just one incredible card, one after the other. The only thorn in the butt is this Five of Swords, but it's so minuscule. And wherever there are people, there are dynamics. It's part of life. So, but look at this. Look at this. I think the North Node and Venus conjunction in the sign of Pisces, in your 11th house of dreams and, social dynamics, um, is really coming through here. I think it's going to have a profoundly positive experience, manifestation in your life. It's going to manifest, and that energy is going to manifest in a very positive way. Um, you're going to have just people coming out of the woodwork wanting to work with you, wanting to invest in you, believing in you, wanting to hire you, book you, um, learn from you, work with you. Did I say? I said it already. Create with you, um, present, feature you, whatever it is that you do. People will just want to hang out with you. You'll get invitations to parties. This is uber like blessed energy in the 11th house. So that's really fitting actually. Um, because I feel like something has healed in your psyche in your 12th house of Aquarius, like something, I don't know, something with Pluto being there. I think, wait, what am I saying? 10th house is Aquarius is your 10th house. Um, why did I say psyche? I was thinking about Pisces. So I don't know, maybe there was some Pisces watching me that I got conflated with, that I conflated the energy with. Interesting. Okay. 10th house, career, status, how you present yourself to the world. There's something, I think maybe you're going to also have a great work opportunity that has to do with your career. This is really exciting. There's a lot of exciting stuff here. Okay, I'm gonna dive deeper in the sequel. If you're about that, I'll see you soon over there. And either way, if you're new, be sure to subscribe. If you lasted this far, it means you're a part of the shift. Stay magic, stay true, stay free. I love you. Bye for now.